Yeah, hello everyone, welcome back with a new video. So in this video, we'll see how we can make a field mandatory. As you can see on the screen here, overall status coming as a mandatory field. Okay, so if in this case I'll try to execute the same, then it won't allow. It's throwing an exception. Fill in all the required field. Okay, so I'll fill this field. Now try to execute. Now you can see records are coming and you can see overall status is coming as accepted. Okay, so this thing we'll see, and along with this you can see one search input field is coming. Okay, so what it does exactly, let's say I just want to search agency, right? Let's say so now you can see agency bright side of life. I mean, you can see it is filtering according to the search. So this is the beauty of a search field. Okay, so and apart from this, what we'll try to cover, as you can see, we have introduced one more field here, starting date. And in a starting date, you can see we have multiple options. Let's say I just want to I just want to give a date range. Let's say from from 2000 June 2000 to 23rd. Okay, now I'll try to execute. Now you can see we have provided a range from 1st of June 2022 to 27th of Jan 2023. Now try to execute. Okay, now you can see overall status is coming accepted, and its starting date you can see from June to till 27 data is coming. So these things we'll try to cover in this video. So and if you remember in last video we have learned uh, we have learned uh, how to display the image or icon using Fiori UI element, if you remember, and how we can store them in a table. So that thing you can see in this video, in my previous video, and that is the video name, and you can find the all related video in my playlist. Okay, so don't miss it. Okay, so learn all the things accordingly. So stay tuned with the same video. Thank you. Yeah, so let's try to do the same. So first we'll try to make fields mandatory. So just go to our that was our package. Okay, and go to CDS and open the metadata. This was our metadata we have already opened. Okay, let's say I just make a field mandatory. Let's say I just want to make a field mandatory. So this is the overall status, and I just want to make this field mandatory. So how we can do? the same. So to do the same, we have a annotation called consumption filter. Mandatory true. So this is the annotation we have to use to make any field mandatory. So just activate the metadata CDS and let's see its effect in our current app. Just go back our current app. Uh, this was the this is the current app. Okay, so just refresh the same. And now you can see a red icon is coming. It means this field is coming as a mandatory, and if you will try to execute the same, then it will throw an error. So what we'll do, try to provide a value here. Let's say I just want to see open status and go. So now you can see data is coming accordingly. Yeah, you can see data is coming accordingly. Overall state is coming as open. Okay, so now try to make a field, try to make a date range field here. So to do the same, what we need to do, just go to the CDS and again open our metadata. Okay, and go to begin date. Okay, so as of now in current tab you can see 4 input fields is coming, and I just need to make a date range. Okay, so first what I need to do, I just need to display a date field as a selection field, or you can say input field. So what I need to do, if you remember, so let's say I just need to display this field as a input field. So we need to use a most popular UI annotation that is called UI.selection field, and decide its position accordingly. Okay, activate. Now try to execute. Yeah, great. Now you can see one more input field is coming. Starting date is coming. Okay, so execute the report, and again it is saying, oh, it is mandatory. So put the field, accept it and open. Go. Okay. Okay, now there is a field we have introduced, starting date. Recently we have introduced this field, and there is a for help. Just try to open the same. Now you can see here date is coming, but we want a date range here, and as you can see we are not able to select the range. Only we can select a single date here. So that thing we don't want. We want range. I mean, let's say I just want to select from 1st of Jan to till 31st of Jan data. So that thing we can't do here. So let's try to achieve. So go back over CDS. So that was the CDS and that was the metadata for the same, and we need to use again same annotation consumption dot filter. Wait a minute, my system got hanged. Yeah. Yeah, so use this annotation again, consumption dot filter, and here along with this we have to use selection type. Selection type should be interval. Okay, and then we have to use multiple selection, should be false. Okay, so that annotation we have to use to make a field as a range instead of a single value. Okay, so just activate the same and see the effect in our current app. So just go back, refresh the app. Yeah, now you can see here we have different option now. So we want date range, so I'm selecting the same, and I just need to filter the data. Let's say from June to 27 January. Okay, and put the overall status accepted. Open and try to execute. Yeah, so now you can see starting date is coming as per the filter, and you can see date is coming from June to till 27 Jan, and you can see overall status is also coming here as per the input. If I remove this and go, then you can see overall status is coming as per the input. So What is the next task? So next task is we need to populate this input, search input field. So to achieve the same, we have to use this single annotation, that is @search dot search equal true, and activate the same. Let's see the effect in our current app. So this is our current app. I'm just refreshing. Okay, so now here you can see search input field is not coming. Okay, so why it is not coming? I think some mistake I did. Let's try to fix the same. Okay. Okay, open the CDS, and here this was the CDS which we have created, main CDS, and that was the projection CDS. Okay, so what we need to do in projection CDS, we have to open this same annotation. Okay, @search dot search equal true, and activate the same. We can use annotation, as I told you earlier. We can use annotation indirectly CDS or as well as using the annotation. So here I am using this annotation in a CDS directly instead of metadata extension. So I have activated this search annotation in the CDS and removing this from metadata. Comment this annotation. Now try to see the effect. Refresh the app. Yeah, now you can see one more input field is appearing. Now you can see. Okay, so again try to filter the data, accepted, starting date, you can put anything. So I am putting let's say from January 1st, 2nd to till date. Not second, 22. Okay, and try to execute. Okay, now data is coming as per the input field. Okay, let's try to do this search functionality. So using with this input field, we can do the search. Let's say agency ID. I just need to see agency ID, which is starting from this SUNNY. So just put SUNNY and press enter. Now you can see all agency ID is coming as per the input field sunny. Okay, okay, just remove this. Enter. Okay, let's say I just want to search the fee travel ID which is starting from visiting. So let's try to see this. Enter. So now see, data is not coming. So why data is not coming? There is some issue. So let's try to fix the same. So just go back to our CDS. Okay, go to the projection CDS. Okay, and we want travel ID. Okay, travel ID description within a search input field. So what we need to do? We have to use these annotations. Okay, so we need a agency, travel ID and its description. Okay, so this is the description. So along with the description, we have to use annotation called @search dot default element true, and @search fuzziness threshold would be 0.8, or you can select 0.7 as per the requirement. Okay, so activate the same. Let's see its effects in our current app. Just go back to our current app and refresh the current one. Yeah, just filter the data, accept it. I'm not putting a starting date. Go. Okay, data loaded. Okay, so now you can see this search button was working for agency ID. Okay, but not working for travel ID. So let's try to see. Let's try to filter the travel ID using search input field. So let's say I just try to see travel ID which is starting from visiting. Enter. Yeah, now great. So now travel ID is coming. All travel ID is coming which are starting with visiting. So it means our search is working for travel ID and agency ID. Okay, so now let's see, I just want to see overall status. Let's say let's say one more overall status I have open. Okay, so now you can see data is coming as per the overall status for accepted and open. So let's say I just need to filter the data, overall status using search field. Let's say I just want to see the record for open travel status. Put the enter. Now, oops, now data is not coming. It means there is some issue. So let's try to fix the same. So again, what do we need to do to achieve the same? We need we need to check. We need search functionality on which field overall status is state. So just open, just use the same annotation. Okay, with text. Okay, so along with overall status, its text is coming. Okay, with the field name text, on that text field is coming from this association. Okay, so we are putting this search functionality along with this text, and this text is associated with overall status. Okay, activate the same. Now see its effect. Refresh the app. Put overall status, accepted, open, rejected, and we don't have a data for rejected, so we will not able to see any data for rejected travel ID. Okay, data loaded successfully. Okay, now I just want to see the power of this search button. So let's say I just want to filter overall status using this. So let's say I just want to see overall status for open. Press enter, and now you can see here data is getting filter. Great. Now I just want to see accepted entries, and yeah, data is okay. Now let's say I just want to see agency ID with which is starting from Bright BRIGST. That's great. All agency ID is coming as per the input field. You can see. Let's say I just want a travel ID which is starting from let's say which is starting from business, BUSI, NESS. Yep, you can see data is coming as per the input field, and all travel ID is coming which is starting from prefix business. So it means our app is working perfectly. So hope you have enjoyed this video. So see you soon in the next video. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe us. Okay, if you like the video, and share the same with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.